Smoke and Deimos are two of the worst operators in the game statistically, with Smoke being the worst defender on console and Deimos being the second worst attacker on console outside of Sense, who is now buffed. Even on PC, these guys are extremely low in terms of win delta, which is crazy because I think these are two S-tier operators, two of the best operators in the game, which is why today we're going to be playing them and explaining how to play them so you can take them from garbage trash to the best operators in the game. Let's get into it. Hello and welcome back to Think Like a Champion. If you're new here, this is a series where I go solo queue into champion ranked, explain my thoughts and my plans so that you too can think and play like a champion R6 player. I do this every single Tuesday, and it's it's one of the fun ones. It's a popular one over here on the Poxonlox channel. So today we are talking about Smoke, we are talking about Deimos, we're talking about playing these operators the right way. Unfortunately, we are in standard today because ranked is full of cheaters. I've been trying to record this for over an hour now, and I just keep getting cheaters no matter what server I go to, so we're standard edition today. But it's okay because that just means we're going to be able to show off our points even better because we're going to be playing, hopefully, against worse players. So yeah, we're probably chilling. I mean, this guy is saying that Ella would dominate him, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're playing Deimos. First things first, we want to scan the enemies. I mean, I got to kind of dial in here. We want to drive our drone right in the sight. But the thing about Deimos is he brings extra information. So driving your drone in, getting the scans, it's actually more important because it allows you to maneuver your ability a lot easier. So getting into sight and scanning as many people as you can. Gadgets, pinging gadgets is also super clutch because that gives you the ping on the enemies. That is priority number one. Next thing you can do is you can either work directly for sight. So here I could go square or stock and try to take some map control there. Or I could try to get under the bomb site and see if I can scan any of those anchors, which will do two things. It will allow us to floor bang them, but it will also allow, or like, it will get them to essentially push us underneath. It will be like, hey, there's a guy underneath, go kill him, and so we can actually bait that way. So I'm actually going to look for some picks real quick with this AK, see if anyone's playing aggressive here, and then I'm going to re-drone lobby since I lost my drone. The lobby info is so good, but I don't have it anymore, so I'm going to quickly drone this. It's a 3v5 already. Rough start for the boys. I'm going to probably just run in and try to actually take underneath the tellers. Thanks to that pistol, I can win gunfights if they are right in my face. And now that I have teller's control, I'm gonna hold this for a second. Did hear one. See, open up that wall there. Don't know who it was though. It's a Legion. Don't have a ping on this guy. I would scan him right now if I did have the ping, but I do not. So. Oh, there is another one. Holy crap. I'm telling me I'm getting pushed pretty heavily here. And what can I do? I can fight this Legion, but it's gonna be difficult. So I'm gonna try and fight this marble guy instead. Now the shotgunning Legion, I have a nice angle on him here. He does have the shotgun. I'm gonna pull out the AK because we're fighting these longer range angles. See that beeper going off? Not sure where. That's that marble beeper. Now I did down the Legion. The question is, can I kill him before he gets revived? There's potential. I can vault through here and then fight him. I can actually bait him off this dock. I haven't used a scan yet, which is great. Now the Legion did get up. What? That's crazy. Okay, so we got revived. No big deal. He's gonna be at 20 HP, and we have lots of time to work with. Now he does have that shotgun, which worries me a bit. I'm gonna try and take this castle out while I can. I saw a laser sight somewhere. There's that Legion. Nice. Oh, he got doxed in. That's how he got up, of course. So we're gonna try to work vert on this castle. We gotta go in the same way the beams are. If you know which way the beams are, you're good. I happen to know it, so that's a little map knowledge that's gonna help. I'm gonna drone up spiral. We still have time, a little bit of time, not too much. I'm gonna have to actually start working this. I think I can use my scans as I push. Now, I still don't know where that last one is. If I had the, oh no, my teammate walked in front of me. If I had the pings on him, I could scan him right now. But we're gonna have to face check. I'm gonna track the castle to distract. So that way the castle's not fighting me, and then I can try to take a 1v1 gunfight on this other guy. Now the castle is on those quad windows, which means I can rotate around here, I can nade under, and I can fall through and try to push him. He's down, one left. I don't have diffuser, I'd plant right now. He's in CEO. So So last one, CEO wall. We got him. It was the Cade. But we used every single ounce of time that round, right? We focused on hunting down the roamer. I would have 100% Deimos tracked that Legion so I can go kill him, right? Go kill him first. And then from there, once we have that control, we can work vertically, try to floor bang the castle. If we can't, then we have to rotate up and actually start taking the site. So we broke down the round into different chunks, and we did it step by step. We didn't have time to drone everything, so there is always a little bit of risk just running in underneath, because if they have multiple roamers, you could die. So it's just about using the map to your advantage and using that control to your advantage. We'll try it again here. This is a map that I wouldn't use Deimos on very often, unless I was playing in a 5-stack. As solo queue, I would probably try to go more direct, like try to take server and try to force my way in there, maybe with a Blackbeard or, you know, like a Ying or a Nomad, something like that. So Deimos is an operator I'd necessarily pick. I could bring the hard breach tools here and work open area, try to take open area and then open the hatches, which could work, but if they have a Cade, then I'm not going to be able to do that. And I do like the nades for playmaking as well when I'm solo. But they're actually top floor again, so we don't even have to do that. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to try to take open this time. We saw that Legion in there. I'm going to try to get the scans off this time so I can actually track this guy. If I ping that goo mine, if I saw it in the doorway, I could have scanned him earlier, but I didn't realize. So I'm going to get my drone open. It's fine. We don't need the pings quite yet. I know I said you should drive your drone right into the site, but if you don't know where the site is, you obviously cannot do that, because I thought they were going to be basement there. So I'm going to see if he drops, I can just scan him real quick. I'm going to sit on this for a moment. He hasn't dropped yet, so I'll just run up to the window first, and then we'll check our drone again. Let's see what we got. Still has not dropped, so I can actually take this for free. I can actually hold this hatch. I can actually peek up through it. Gonna keep checking it quickly. I don't want to get picked up. I don't want to get surprised here. Alright, I'm gonna drone this small office in case he did drop and he's hiding in it. But then we can actually use this hatch. We saw him in the hatch. I'm gonna walk right up into it. Just hold this backside, so if he does swing around the corner, he is just absolutely cooked. You see he's dead there already. There he is. If he peeks that door again, he is just dead. We have this angle up through the hatch, obviously. And I can't scan him because we don't have the pings. You ping the goo mine? Now, where did he go? These observation blockers are not helping the cause. Don't know who the last one is. That's okay. We can track this Legion, the guy that's slithering around. And then we can go underneath. I can actually also work my way up marble, but right now I'm actually going to make it rotate with the nade. Oh, that was a horrible nade. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. Again, don't know who this last guy is. It might be the Mira. It's not the Mira. Okay. He could be playing on the Mira. Okay, Ash, perfect. Can't track the last one. Teammates are just going nuclear here. It's the dock. You can just hold him in here. We could drop elevator hatch if he crossed. Don't think he is, though. I'm just going to keep holding the angle. There we go. Little AK action. AK for the long-range fights. I don't use the shotgun because I feel like the pistol is so effective in the close range that you don't need the shotgun in close range. I actually prefer using the pistol close range because you can swing faster. You can be more aggressive with it, I find. So I find it's actually a little bit more ideal in those close range fights is the pistol. But the shotgun, it's still good. It's still good. Like, you could use the shotgun too. But I like having the AK for the range because the pistol, the fall-off range for it is very, very low. So, like, once you're at a long range, it's going to take like 2 extra bullets essentially for a gun that's basically just a 2-shot weapon in those closer ranges. That's why I bring the AK. So I'm going to assume they're going to go down this time. I'm going to bring the hard breach. So if they go back up, we can kind of do the same thing. We could switch it up. We could go marble skylight, even go more direct, get more scans this time. I'm going to quickly check and see if it's top floor. And if not, hopefully we can get some more scans off because it's nice to show off how effective those tracks are when you get the scans. But these guys are playing kind of weird, which is, you know, that's fine. And also, usually, you know, you can count on your teammates to ping a gadget or two, get a scan off. Hopefully, but I didn't even get the Ella scan. That is very sad. Now, I can hop on their drones and scan on them, too. I mean, it's worth it, but it's fine. So what we can do here is we can take open control with a drone. If we see someone open, scan them, and then I can use my Deimos track to fight them as I'm entering because I probably will lose my drone if they're in there. And if they're not in there, I can take it, open up the hatches, drone around on site, get some scans on site, and then work a play from there. The ideal situation is you get some map control, you get some information, and then you use the scans alongside the pistol to make a play. That's how you should be playing Deimos, and whenever you have a 1v1, you should be taking it because that pistol is so lethal. Now, of course, it's going to be harder to use that pistol on console, because you don't have as fast of a trigger rate, and plus holding angles is a lot stronger on console than swinging onto people. But on PC, there's no reason why this guy should be so low in the wind delta. So you see that it's pretty much clear here. I'm going to take it with the AK. Check my drone again. Sounds like it might be kitchen, so I'm a little worried. Open seems fine. Have this for flank for now, and then I can just open the hatches up. Dokubi's holding that, so I should be good. Check for Kapkans on this doorway. Sight hatch can be super important. Red hatch also super, super nice. Careful, I'm opening the hatch behind you, Doug. You got the phone call, which is even better. I'm going to quickly just face check this because people like to hide up on the desk. Now I hear him from server side, sounds like. Hear him in that barbed wire. I have no nades. That would be a perfect nade situation. I'm going to hold this guy because he is stuck server. I'm going to actually quickly drone him. I'm going to scan him so hopefully he runs. Now if I keep hearing the barb. Am I going crazy? I might be going crazy. It's fine. Let's not waste our time. Let's just get the info that we need. There's the Ella. Now who is it server side? Could be this a Rooney. Server guy may have actually left. Server's clear if you want to take it. Let my teammate know that. I could get flanked here, so just gotta be a little careful. Ella on site, of course. I can track this Ella and actually just drop, because the site is free. So I'm gonna track the Ella. I'm gonna drop the hatch. I'm a fighter. She's dead. Got this guy on the B site. The question is, where's the dock? You can make a little angle with this. He is garage side. Okay, that's tough. Now we knew the last one was castle. Could have picked this castle earlier. Then I could have even tracked the castle after the Ella if I waited a little bit more on the reinforcement. It's fine. We had the map control, the site control, plant the bomb. Now they have to retake. It's going to be very difficult for them. One's garage and one is my mic's not working, so it's not even worth calling out. If I were, I'd be like, one's garage, one's B site, or whatever this room's called, lockers, I think. But as you can tell, they're not retaking. They're not pushing up. They have to push up on our team to win this. No, actually, one did retake top floor. Oh my god, he dropped the site hatch. So technically this guy could win this if my Dokubi doesn't play aggressively enough. One's on the diffuser. Oh dear lord! Oh dear lord! Okay, we actually lost the round. Honestly, I'm kind of happy about that because I didn't want this to be a 4-0. I want to explain how smoke works. It is standard again, so it's not super important. But yeah, like even right there, I could switch from the pistol to the AK, right? And then have the AK with the ACOG for that longer range on the dock after making that hole. So it was overly aggressive. I didn't need to do that. I probably could have just sat in the hatch knowing my teammates are taking the site, but I wanted to take the space and made sure somebody did. Once I saw the Ash was doing though, I didn't really need to. I could have even played with her a little better, but hey, it's okay. Because we got the bomb down, and at the end of the day, if you get the bomb down, you should realistically win the post plant. If one of our guys' servers just goes up to the hatch there, we win the round. Because you cannot defuse that bomb when you have somebody in the site hatch. And it's such a major advantage to be in the hatch. You just sit there, you wait, you don't peek, you hold your flank. Then when they start defusing, you peek in, and you just shoot them, and it's pretty much free. As long as you're not getting baited off the diffusers and smoked off the hatch. If that happens, it's fucking embarrassing. Because, you know, it shouldn't happen. Alright, we're on smoke now. Again, like, Bank is a big map, which is not ideal for shotguns. It's not ideal for close range, but there are still spots you can play and make work with the shotgun. On the top floor, that spot is janitor. If you play in janitor, you can swing the hallway at close range. Pretty much everything else is long range, right? You got the elevator hall, which is long range, the fight to lobby, which is long range. Even if you're flanking lobby, it's long range, or flanking square, it's fairly long range. Like, you're not going to be ideal in the pump situation. So we have to find a spot where that shotgun's going to be effective and useful. Top square is really good for that. We can swing onto those square doors with the shotgun in that close range, use the smokes to work our way up. And isolating the gunfights and sealing distance with the smokes is really what it's all about. So that's what we're going to try to do by playing a janitor. And on the basement, I have another very nice setup with smoke. That smoke's actually really good on the basement site with this setup. So we'll get there. I'll show you. For now, we are playing the top floor janitor. Make the rotates. One of the best parts about smoke. You can do the site setup and have it exactly how you want it. I am going to reinforce these elevator hall walls because this is one of the most lethal angles in the game. It's just if they get on this rappel, they can literally look down the whole hallway and cut the entire rotate off from that rappel. So we want to make sure we reinforce this. Now, as Smoke, you can play on a roam, which is something I do want to do a little bit on the next side. I want to show you this little extension that you can do with Smoke on the server site. For now, we're going to play fairly near site. I think one of the things about Smoke is, like, most people just think he's an anchor. They think you have to play on site, think you have to use the smokes to just stop plant, and that's just not true. Smoke on a roam is so effective because you can isolate those gunfights so easily. For my barbed wire, I'm going to put one here for square, so I can swing onto square. The other one I'm going to put in my hallway here, so that way we can swing from janitor either side. Now, I do want to reinforce this wall, so I don't get shot in the booty hole. I don't love this. Don't love this wall being open either because it's just not great. So I'm going to reinforce this too. Typically, you can leave this off and it's not a big deal. But when they have the lines of sight, definitely want to get rid of that. So here's a guy square. I can swing off the barbed wire, remember. So if he pushes this hallway, I can swing off the barbed wire and pre-fire him. I can also hold the janitor hop in here. Or we can just smoke him on the barbed wire. Now here's this guy top square. That's a Blackbeard. I'm going to use a smoke to stall him a little bit, and then I can actually peek the sight windows from here. Or square. That Blackbeard's going to be annoying, so I'm actually going to keep my gun up. There we go. Just keep aiming at him. And that's the Blackbeard. Now we can actually use the shotgun safely because the Blackbeard is gone. Remember, we have this barbed wire, so we can play off the barbed wire still. We have this guy top square, and it sounds like there's another guy in supply. So there's guys on both sides of my door here. Peeking that, just try to get some pressure off so I can swing the other side. He's dead, so now I can do this. Oh, he is deep square. I did not expect that. Luckily, he sucks. I did not think he'd be holding that. So, oh, he's on the rappel. Oh my god, I didn't know this guy was on the rappel. I was just trying to make a new angle. This guy was literally doing nothing the entire time. Okay, yeah, a little over aggressive. Last one's on rappel. I can't actually call it. It's just this Brava. This guy could be dead from lobby in seconds, by the way. You can peek this guy from lobby. If you ever know someone's on this rappel, like let's say Maestro knew this guy's earlier, he just hops over lobby and kills him, knowing the other two are square side. So that would have been great information to have, but my mic is bugged. I didn't know. So not much you can do about that, unfortunately. Besides maybe not peek and just wait for more info. Now he is deep in sight. Oh my gosh, the Maestro. Absolute tactics of ass right there. Okay. So let's go basement. I'm gonna try to get my team to go basement. The thing about basement on bank is like there's so many places they can come from. Vault hatches, garage, main stairs, blue stairs, server, like dirt tunnel, sorry. Please, I'm trying to get my team to vote down. I'm stressing out. Okay, looks like we're going top again. I'm gonna still play smoke either way. We got 2 and 2, so we might get basement, but they can come from, again, they can come from vault hatches, elevator hatches, main stairs, site hatches, blue hatch, blue stairs, dirt door. So it's hard to hold all of that as a solo queue player, which is why we're going to try and hold one spot as much as possible. And if they push into us, we got it. So we did get the basement site, luckily. I'm going to try to hold server. So I'm going to hold dirt and server stairs, blue hatch. I'm going to hold all of this side. I'm going to stop them from being able to take the site from this side. Then if they take the other side, well, we can use our smokes to retake. So we might be okay. So I'm going to put barb for dirt, barb for top blue. That way I have information on both the ways they can come from. But this is the extension out of sight, right? I'm not playing in sight. I'm not anchoring. I'm not using my smokes for plant. I'm not doing all that stuff. Why? Because if I wait and do all that stuff, the chances are my whole team could just get clapped. Like, the amount of map control you have to give up to stop plant with smokes is absurd. Unless they're, like, rush planting, that's the only time I really use smokes to stop plant. Because I use my smokes aggressively to just kill people. If you can take pressure off the team by killing people, you're in a very good spot. So, I'm going to play dirt here with the pump to start. Just swinging it with the shotgun literally as I hear them. If it's a Blackbeard, might be rough. You know what? They drone me, so I'm going to back up. I don't want to give them this. I'm going to smoke it. Counter smoke the Zofia charge. Always counter smoke the utility. That gives me some time to reload, get rid of the drone. They think I'm by blue door, and now I'm actually back up close on them because their drone is misinformation. Counter smoke the utility once again. Pull out the secondary if they run through. I've got them. Why? Because they can't see and I can because they're in the smoke. I'm gonna use my last smoke now to reload, regain my position, and now they've used all their utility. They use their drones, and I have a shotgun close range. So they are still peeking into a shotgun, right? Sorry, I spit on my screen. I gotta wipe that off. It was just one single dot right in the middle of my screen. So they stunned me. That's fine. Why? Because I still have the pump. Why? Because I still have the pump. Look at that. 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 That is why smoke is so good. That is the best example right there of what I could give you of why smoke is so good. They used all their utility, I used all my smokes to counter it, and then they all had to feed into a shotgun. You guys see me? I think the last one is out here, so I'm just gonna run at him at this point, because I'm stupid. I sound like a gridlock, maybe it was upstairs. But there's the case, there's the round. And yeah, I can't see this guy being the worst operator in the game. Just like, that's exactly, I feel so good, because like, not because I got that clip, but just because, like, now you can understand, right? You see the smokes, the counter util, and the pump. Like, that is only one of the few things that make smoke so good. Let's try to kill this guy. I ain't scared of no ghosts. All right, my teammate got him, but that's fine. We got the 3K, we got the case, we stopped their push. And so, essentially, that is what I mean when I say, like, it's impossible for them to take server. It's impossible for them to take server while I'm there with smoke. Unless they just win those fights somehow. If they have a shotgun, it's going to be a lot easier. Why? Because when I'm in that close range with the shotgun, I am shotgunning. Like, I only have to hit them in the chest. If I hit them in the chest, they die. They have to hit me in the head with one of their bullets. So my pump is just super, super favorable in that gunfight. You saw all three lost the gunfight. I didn't really have to do much, but keep holding the angle. And even with the stun, I can still see through it. I still have the close range, and they can't do much about it. Along with that misinformation from the drones and the stalls with the smokes, it's just really, really hard to take that. Now, if they have a shield, that's a situation where it's going to be harder for me to defend because that pump isn't going to be as effective. If the shield gets across, now I have two guys. That's when I kind of have to give it up. We're on open area now, which is nice because it's great to show you guys another site. I'll show you the third way to play smoke. So we saw, like, that closet hold, which was kind of just like whatever. We saw the extension. You could do a full-on roam, but I'm going to show you an absolute bunker and how to bunker with smoke properly. Because bunkering is a whole other thing too. Like, you can now use the smokes to stop one push while pursuing another push, which is like kind of that other way that smoke is super, super strong, is like I can smoke kitchen door and go fight the guy's elevator side. I can keep using my smokes to stall one side while I focus on another and keep the pressure off of my backside, which allows me to just take those direct gunfights and take one-on-one fights instead of being shot in the back, which is really what you're always constantly trying to do, is just make it so you're not being shot in the back. And if you can do that with the smokes, it's even better. You know, it makes that a lot easier. I'll reinforce all these walls. I know I just reinforced literally the entire map, it feels like. Last thing would be the hatches, which are open, which that does scare me, so I have to worry about that. But it's drone in. Kitchen is also kind of scary. If I can reinforce, you know, what I could. Now we're just going to play off the setup. So those footholds makes it so if they jump in, my guy in kitchen can actually just, like, rail them. I'm not going to peek this right now. I have the barbed wire in it, right? So I can swing and smoke off the barbed wire. If I hear the barbed wire, I can smoke it and then pre-fire, right? That is stupid. I don't know why I'm still doing that. Okay, so I'm going to sit on the cams. Let's see what we got. I doubt they're going to hop in right this second. You can watch the drone hole. Just get more drones out of the picture. They come kitchen. All again. We got the barb on it. And my teammates playing around top floor, so ideally they don't just drop the hatch on me. Except they have a buck as well, which is not great for me, so I'm going to have to move again. Buck's above. If he buck's right above me, I'll just run. For now, I'm just going to chill and hold this. I could also smoke off the hatch if I need to. Silly flashbangs. Yeah, so I'm just waiting still. I have beepers on metal, so I'll hear them if they come in this way, right? You see, I'm not exposed to anything. I'm not exposed to kitchen door. I'm not exposed to window. I'm not exposed to there. The only way I can die is if they drone me, know I'm here, and then wallbang me through this, or if they, like, floor bang me, essentially, like, from the hatch. So this is the only thing I really should be watching right now. It's because it's the only thing that I will die from until I get information that I need to look somewhere else. So I just keep waiting. Again, they have to push. Wherever they push, I smoke. And it doesn't matter because my teammate went nuclear. Okay, that was a horrible smoke, but... Smoke and Deimos, so good. Please start playing them. I am begging you. We'll see you Thursday for a match replay. Make sure to subscribe for more genius, big brain, educational content. Is the best educational source of R6 knowledge on the internet. So, see you on the next one. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. Thank you. Have a good one. Peace out.